Good afternoon. I know you all are waiting for lunch. Good afternoon. More energy. Good afternoon. See, if I'm talking about cricket, cricket cannot be low. It has to be high flying game. Dear friends, good afternoon. First, let me congratulate Rushi, Shruti, and Rajesh Trio, three musketeers. All the very best. Great initiative. Can I request you all to put your hands and wish these three all the very best? More louder, claps, so that you can eat more. I always tell people first is the best. So Rishi was telling this is the first event. I'm sure you will have a lot of reminiscence as you grow and go forward. So Cricket Association for the Blind in India is a baby of Samarthanam Trust for the Disabled. Samarthanam is a 27-year young organization, primarily started to promote cricket for the blind. Just to give, I think you all must be hungry. I will not stand in between the food and you. I'll keep it as short as possible. So, cricket in India is a religion, or more than a religion. And blind people like me are cricket maniacs. If I'm talking to you English, it's not from English literature what I went on to do my master's and MPhil in English. It's all from the amazing radio cricket commentary which I used to hear, still hear, from late 1970s and 80s. Amazing cricket commentators were there. The game used to be so descriptive, so narrative, though I didn't even understand a single word, but the way the modulation, voice modulation, was so inspiring. So this fascinated me and developed interest in me to follow the game and subsequently start playing with my friends before coming to the blind school. And when I came to blind school in 1981, Sri Raman Maharshi School for the Blind, the only condition I had for my father was that he got to provide all cricket gears to us, which he did it. We played with all the regular cricket gears, but very soon, in 1986, we went to England. That's where we saw a accessible cricket ball. Sorry, I wish I had brought a cricket ball, but I want you all to see the blind cricket in U2. So there was a ball which was bulky, as almost big as football. They were playing cricket with that ball, and it had jingles inside. In 1988-89, the current cricket ball was developed in Dehradun, where blind cricket kind of got into a competitive game. The first nationals was held in 1990, when I was the player. So Blind Cricket Association was registered first in Delhi, and it was being managed till 2010. Under that organization, I was managing the South Zone for Cricket for the Blind. In 2010, the leaders of that organization asked me and my fellow friend Nagesh, my childhood friend, both played a lot of cricket ourselves. We decided to form a separate organization called CABI. What is CABI? Cricket Association for the Blind in India. Dear friends, we didn't know the kind of risks, the kind of challenges we would handle, we had to encounter. But very soon, we took the risk of organizing first T20 World Cup Cricket for the Blind in 2012, inviting, those days 9 countries were playing, so we invited them, and organizing World Cup without the support of BCCI, no backing up from a corporate, but we decided to embark on. The prime objective was to build awareness about blind cricket, to create interest in blind cricket, to generate some kind of support, because World Cup we thought will attract a lot of following. Yes and no. We had to run around from pillar to post. I wish I knew Rishi then. At least some 20 trips I went to Mumbai, met so many companies, more than 500 corporates. Everybody were appreciative of Cricket for the Blind. But when it comes to the funding, they said, we don't like to take mileage out of blind cricket, and our company donation doesn't mandate to support blind cricket. So you got to go through so many challenges. For having played cricket, we had a lot of positive approach. We knew persistence will always support. So with that note, we organized a very grand first T20 World Cup for the blind in 2012. It was a rousing success, and the government of Karnataka, government of India extended their support. State Bank of India came forward and funded us. What journey started then? You all know the history. India is the only country which has won all the formats of blind cricket in the world. Don't they deserve the applause? India has won three T20, 2 ODIs, and also our girls, Shruti was mentioning, she congratulated me for our girls, blind women, winning the gold in the World Game recently concluded at Birmingham. So that is the strength we have given to blind cricket. We are trying to popularize it. We are trying to attract spectators. We are trying to attract corporates. I don't know how many of you saw, 23rd of this month, Hyundai launched a campaign called Samarth by Hyundai. By any chance you know who is the brand ambassador? Great. What's your name? Rishi Saab. Great. You have followed. I'm very happy. So that is the kind of connects we got to build. That is the kind of following we got to create. That is the kind of endorsement we have to create. That's what we are working on. So crafting sports for future, I think if you ask me, Cabby, myself, and Samarthana, and you all are with me in committing ourselves to taking this cricket for the blind to the next level, creating more opportunities for our visually impaired men and women, boys and girls to play cricket at every possible way, at every possible level, at every possible time. And creating our own infrastructure, because we have to depend on others for the ground. We have procured a 20-acre land where we are going to build cricket stadium. At least 10,000 people can sit and watch. That is the plan. And regular funding. So currently our funding source is mostly CSR donation and all. But we want to follow the footsteps of our big brother BCCI, creating a value for it, creating viewership for it. In the morning, speaker spoke about it's important to have spectators. Yes, I completely agree. Before I continue, can I request the console player, can you play the first video, short video? लाठी के बदले पकड़ा है बल्ला, शोर मचाएगा सारा मोहल्ला। ये लाठी के बदले पकड़ा है बल्ला, शोर मचाएगा सारा मोहल्ला। ये लाठी के बदले पकड़ा है बल्ला, शोर मचाएगा सारा मोहल्ला। दिखाई नहीं देता पर दिखा तो सकते हैं, दिखाई नहीं देता पर दिखा तो सकते हैं, दिखाई नहीं देता पर सुन तो सकते हैं। आओ शोर मचाओ, हमारी हिम्मत बढ़ाओ, शोर मचाओ, हमारी हिम्मत बढ़ाओ, मचाओ, हमारी हिम्मत बढ़ाओ, शोर मचाओ, हमारी हिम्मत बढ़ाओ। So we consciously ensured that all the 3 T20s we organized in India, we had a good endorsement. I don't know, in this, Virat Kohli speaks in the end, that was missing. But the brand ambassador we had for the second T20 was Rahul Dravid. For the first one, we had Sourav Ganguly. And the last, which we completed last year, any guess who was our brand ambassador? It was Yuvraj Singh. So when we have such icons endorse your brand, your product, you automatically attract following. So before I further speak, the kind of spectators we could attract for the second T20, thanks to this lovely anthem, which we viraled it across, we involved media to talk about it, we hired a PR agency. Because if you want to really be in the game, you got to do everything possible. Can you play the second video?
Ladies and gentlemen, 3, 2, 1, get ready. Everyone going up in the field. It looks like the umpire is not impressed.
So who is who of the country followed it? Why? Because our Honorable Prime Minister tweeted first. Within 5 minutes of India's victory, then flurry of tweets followed. So we want to continue building this as a brand. We want to continue taking this to next level, creating our own infrastructure, creating a regular funding, and we have added women also. We'll start taking it to children, and we'll try and propagate this so that every visually impaired in the country, if she or he wants to play cricket, there should be an opportunity. That is our purpose. And now, there was a time parents never allowed their children to pursue sports as a career. Now in India, sports is picking up. And even amongst visually impaired, sports has never been a profession or a career. Thanks to both men and women who have made India proud, which is motivating many visually impaired to aspire the game, to play the cricket. So we want to continue to build confidence in them, create interest in them. So make government accommodate this, and the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports recognize this. We want BCCI to recognize this. We want more companies to come forward. It becomes a brand and build viewerships. Most importantly, have spectators both on field and on air. We want to create that because cricket for the blind is just not a sport. It's beyond the commercial implication because it talks about the positive side of visually impaired. If opportunity is given, they can also perform because they can't see, though there are different categories and all. You can read it up in the website. It's already getting time for you guys to go for lunch. So please follow blind cricket. We have a bright future for them. We have started paying match fees. We have started giving cash awards. We have motivated government also to consider this and give cash prizes. Especially government of Orissa gave 20 lakh rupees each for 4 girls for winning the gold in the World Games and 15 lakhs each for the boys for winning the silver. So if Orissa government can do, all other states also can do. Karnataka government has always done it, but not as big as Orissa, but they have always done it. So like that, we are motivating other states also to follow. Some state governments like Kerala, Haryana, some of them have given jobs for our blind cricketers for having played for the country. So like this, we want to continue our efforts. We want to continue our journey of impacting, empowering, so that cricket for blind cricketers can also pursue this as a career. Along with, while they play cricket, we also give them additional skills through Samarthanam by providing skills to speak good English, exposing them to learn computers, so that very few can make up to highest level. Those who cannot are not left behind. They also get into some job so that they are economically empowered. So we are using cricket as a powerful medium of empowerment, powerful tool to rehabilitate so that they unleash their talent. On behalf of Cabby, on behalf of Samarthanam, and on my own behalf, I would like to congratulate these young trios. All the very best. And may you have a bright future. As in the inaugural speech, Mr. Shaji mentioned, let these conferences be a complete 10 years and beyond and 100 years. So let this be a legacy. So beautiful name, Sports Planet. This should motivate everybody. What 57% of people are consuming sports. How do we touch triple digit? Let's all work towards, let's work together, collaborate, cooperate, and support each other in making India fit India and making Indians fit Indians. Thank you.